And dumb dog. Okay.
Dumb dog, keep walking. Ew.
Ew.
Yeah, I think it's ice cream.
Okay.
Ice cream. You scream, we all scream for ice cream.
Okay. So, where are we?
We are at walking down our street
No!
on the sidewalk.
In the book.
Oh, almost to the end.
No! What?
Okay, so the med bay just got attacked. And Aunt Kate and Janine are there.
And 10 people have to come help. You forgot that part.
Oh yeah, and 10 people have to go rescue them.
So, we're talking about the 10 people right now.
Yeah. No. She just wants to say hi to everyone. Oh, yeah. Hi. 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 Hey, be nice. You're a lot bigger than that dog. Be nice.
Ba 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 ba.
People are loving this, but let's get back to the.
Okay. So we're talking about the 10 people right now. So. Actually, let's just say the 10 people made it.
Okay. And they defended the med bay.
Yes.
Perfect. Then what happens? What's happening with what's his name? Roger.
Whoa.
Do you know who Roger is?
Yeah. We already know. He's dropping bombs on people.
I know. But what's he doing now? Is he still just dropping bombs, or?
No, they ran out of bombs.
So he's got to go back to refuel and restock, or is he going back down to the ground to fight?
Actually, I got this from Fortnite.
Fortnite?
He has a jetpack.
Okay.
And both of the people have a jetpack.
Okay.
They jump out of the helicopter, and the helicopter explodes on the bottom, at the bottom. So a bunch of bad robots are dead.
Ooh, okay.
Or badly injured.
Well, that's good.
But the odds are still not looking good.
So when does someone be like, okay, we got to stop these robots for good? And who's going to be the one to say it?
And Daddy, to be honest, I just don't want the story to end. So I just keep adding on.
Why?
I don't know.
Eventually you got to end it so you can write the sequel.
Sequel?
Yeah, the sequel.
What sequel?
Well, there's got to be another one.
But they already stopped.
What if they?
That's gonna take like another year to do.
So what if this story ends? They get back into the portal, and they fly back to their own time, and they get out of the.
Oh, they're not going back.
Oh, they're not.
They don't go back.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what if
they
think they go back to their own time, and they end up going back to like dinosaur days or something?
They like. Oh, that's better.
Oh.
That's better. That's better. That.
Okay.
I want to do that for the sequel.
Well, we gotta shut these robots down first.
Okay. So So they defend the med bay. The med bay's safe. They go back, and there's only about 1,000 robots left.
Okay.
1,000 bad robots left. But there's only about like 200 good robots left. So
Ooh,
that's a problem.
So
they,
one
you know those five people that were like getting everybody to a certain place.
Yeah.
They all gave them SMGs, and then they're coming, and then they got a little bit of titanium. They didn't have enough solaranium. They didn't have enough of that, so they all have titanium on, and there's like 1,000 people with SMGs.
Okay.
So they're coming and they're fighting too.
Okay.
So, yeah. And I think that should be the end of this chapter.
Okay. So they're all just in this all-out war.
Yeah, because there's been like 20 pages of this chapter.
Hi. She's just trying to say hi to everyone.
Hi. What kind is she?
We're not really sure. We adopted her from a shelter, so
Hi, baby. Oh, you're pretty.
some sort of shepherd mix.
Kind of like got brindle.
Yeah,
color.
yes.
Hi.
And she loves attention.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
You walk your. She's smiling.
Oh yeah.
What'd you guys name her?
Her name's
Raisin.
Raisin.
What a good name.
All right, go.
Bye. Okay, so, I literally just got that all on video for some reason. I didn't pause
The
it.
audio. That's okay. You can always cut it out, or you can leave it in.
Because this is normal walk. We
Yeah.
leave stuff in.
Well, not only that, but they hear so many times where Raisin's like barking at other dogs. It's nice to know, let people know that, hey, really, the only time she ever barks is because she gets mad because she wants to go say hi to them, and if they're too far away to get close to, she gets mad. It's like, I want to say hi to you. All right, so back to battle. The battle.
So
Oh,
yeah.
new chapter.
Oh, okay. So yeah, and as I said, there has been like 20 pages of stuff.
Uh-huh.
There's been like 5, maybe 10 episodes of just this chapter.
Uh-huh.
Usually there's only one episode with
Yep.
one chapter.
Yep.
So there's like 20 pages of
Like
stuff.
half the book is just going to be this end battle. Right? That's okay, though. That's what you like, right? The action.
Actually, that's about it, because, yeah. Okay, so, okay, so can we, okay, now we're gonna go to start
Finally.
going.
Getting
But
the
we need to
finale,
finish,
the battle.
we can't finish the battle yet, because we have to push to it, but
Yeah, but like they
so-
realize that they've got
they
to
have
stop the
to-
robots.
they,
'Cause fighting them isn't working.
yeah. So they push up to, there's like this one house where it looks like the nicest house in the world, but it's actually like a secret base.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what they're going to right now.
It
They're
actually is
they're
even
actually
better.
looking in every single house. They're actually looking in every single house. So this is gonna be fun.
It's actually even better if it's not a nice looking house, but a rundown one. So people are like, oh, I don't want to stay away from that one. It should be torn down.
Yeah, but then it won't be suspected. If it's a nice looking house, it won't be suspected.
Well, no, but if it's a nice looking house, someone might go and knock on the door. If it's a rundown house, everybody's got to stay away from here.
Oh no, it's not that nice of a house.
Okay.
It's
It's a boring looking house that everybody looks at it and is like, oh yeah, that's like every other house on this block. Or is it like super fancy?
it's not fancy at all.
Fancy pants.
It's actually like
Do they have fancy pants in there?
so
Stay back.
5 people are looking in every single house.
Okay.
Each house, I
Close the
mean,
door.
yeah. And it takes like 2 minutes to search every single house. And there's apartment. Wait, why am I saying house?
You mean like
It's just a normal apartment
apartment? Yeah.
on the bottom floor, of course, because how will you have a secret base?
So like in the basement of this apartment building.
It's not the basement. There's no basement.
Okay.
But okay, the third.
Ooh, but what if it is in the basement and they've got tunnels? Because like in New York, there's all kinds of tunnels underground.
But that'd be suspicious.
Oh.
So, and a bunch of people
But
live there.
Nobody knows that the tunnels are there.
But you can go into the basement anytime you want.
Okay, so what if in one of the apartments there's a secret door to tunnels?
That's what I was saying.
Oh, okay. I got you. See, I was just
On one of the
reading
first,
your mind.
on one of the first floor apartments, there's a trap door
okay.
where you open it and there's just a whole secret base.
Okay.
And so they find that apartment, because I'm not gonna tell you every single apartment. That'd take like 2 episodes. So ew.
Well, there's apartment 1A, there's apartment 1B, there's apartment 1C, there's apartment 1D, there's
Okay,
apartment
stop,
1E,
stop,
there's apartment 2A, there's apartment 2B, there's
stop,
apartment 2C,
stop,
there's apartment 4F.
stop. Okay. So, and
Apartment 4G. Don't elbow me.
so, and so they look in that apartment and they find a secret trap door that leads underground. They call everybody, like half of the elite squad, to it, and now it's only like 20 people, like
Okay.
10 have died. So,
R.I.P.
plus the chief of police, so
Okay.
technically, so, and obviously Derek.
Okay.
So they look, and they go down, and it's just all pitch black. But then they flip a switch. There's just hundreds of robots guarding it.
Okay.
So Derek actually is like, I'm just gonna turn that light back off. So
that was a bad idea.
and everybody gets out, and then they have this idea where, since Derek has this rocket launcher, there's it also bounces off of walls, and then after it bounces, it can only bounce off one wall, so it bounces, then goes into the trapdoor. Then they just hear this huge explosion, and
Is it called the Ricochet?
stop.
No, I'm saying that'd
Yes.
be a cool name for that
Yes.
rocket launcher.
Ricka launcher?
Rocket launcher?
No,
That sounds like Grandpa's
Shaka
version.
launcher. Okay,
Shaka launcher.
I don't know.
Shakalaka.
Ow.
All right. So he sends the Shaka launcher.
Okay, can we just say the Ricochet? Ricochet?
So Ricochet, like the wrestler.
Stop.
Okay.
Ricochet is just a good name.
Yeah, for a wrestler.
Stop.
Okay, Ricochet's. I told you, Ricochet's a good name for that guy.
Okay, so
So he's got the Ricochet.
and he bounces off the wall. Then they just hear this huge explosion. Then they just hear, guess what? They hear, Roger, Roger. That's what I was gonna tell you. And then they just hear, Roger, 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 Roger. Then it just keeps getting louder.
Roger, Roger,
Then
Roger, Roger.
then there's this just huge. There's the trapdoor blows open, and then a huge explosion.
Okay.
So
Roger, Roger.
stop.
Okay. Roger, Roger.
Stop.
I was saying okay, Roger. Ow! Okay.
So, don't.
Okay. Okay, we're walking. We're just walking. Roger, Roger. Ow. Ow, that's my butt. Ow. Don't kick my butt. Ow. Okay, Roger, Roger. All right, go. Continue with the story. I'm gonna smack you with a poop bag.
Okay, so
Didn't say anything. Now they can't even hear me because you're walking too far away.
yeah, they can actually. So, so then they just run out the building and he does another rocket launcher.
Another ricochet?
Yeah, he does another ricochet. And then they just hear Roger. So, and what they don't know is that they're dying. That means they're dying, but they've been actually programmed when they're injured to say that.
To signal that they need help?
No.
Assistance?
No. So they think that they're dead. They think that the Roger Rogers are dead.
Oh, to trick them. Oh, is
Yeah.
that the name? Is that the name of the evil robots? Roger Rogers?
Okay, maybe.
That
So-
should be the name of this episode, Roger Roger.
So,
Like each episode I have to come up with a different name for it.
okay, so,
I'm gonna run out of ideas. So this is just a note to myself that we're gonna call this episode Roger Roger. So if we're talking about an episode and you're like, oh, this should be the name of the episode, let me know.
okay.
Roger Roger. I was telling you the name of the episode.
You don't need to tell me the name of the episode. You just need to edit it in.
Okay.
So, so we're, so they go in and they're just like,
Wait, I
no,
thought
wait,
they
Daddy.
going where?
They're just like this. They go into the building.
No, they just ran out of the building.
Yeah, and then he threw a rocket launcher.
Oh,
Then
okay.
they tricked, the Roger Rogers tricked the elite, and so they go in and Daddy, they're literally just
What?
like,
All right, and that about does
wraps up
for
this
this episode.
episode.
Of Dad.
And Oliver and Dundalk. Okay, bye.
Roger, Roger.